What's up everyone and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel video. So Rush Duel has finally its first ever event in YuGiOh Duel, and this event involves unlocking a legendary duelist for Rush Duels for some reason, and her name is Mimi. I ain't gonna call it Mimi something, it just feels so a real mouthful to pronounce, to be honest. So the recommended rewards and unlocking their character is as per usual in episodes as you scroll down here, and basically know the entire deal when it comes to unlocking legendary duelists as playable characters for any dueling format. And as per usual, this is the character Mimi herself. Her ace card is Dying Kettle, the Boogie Master, and if you have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for quite a while, you'll definitely know who this character is. This originally started off as a spell card in the original format, where you gain 1000 life points, just like that. And now, she has upgraded and have a real glow up, and now she is a monster at level 8 with 2500 attack points and 1000 defense points. So it's an Aqua type monster, and the requirement is sending a card from your hand to your graveyard to gain 1000 life points as well. There's also a spell card variant in the Rush Duel format, where she does not look as amazing as this, but at least it still keeps the original factor of the original design inside the entire format for Rush Duels as well. So aside from that, the event exclusive cards for this event is both Seahorse Carrier and Seahorse Server. So Carrier's effect allows you to essentially add a light attribute Aqua monster, normal monster from your graveyard to your hand, so basically on summon effect. Whereas Seahorse Server's effect is basically if you have a light monster, normal monster by the way, you gain 500 life points just like that. I know when it comes to the usual Yu-Gi-Oh format, especially us the old school players, when we see this kind of effect, it kind of doesn't actually do much, but either way, it's Rush Duels, it's still new, and basically anything new might be useful in the upcoming future by the way. And not to mention adding some cards to the entire repertoire of inventory for the Rush Duels is never a bad idea after all. Although the cards here like Water Magician Doriado, you can say that it could be something else aside from this. By the way, it's Rush Duels, it's still brand new to the entire game, and those of us who have yet to experience Rush Duels ourselves can essentially go and try out this game try out this entire event. And if you're not interested in the event, that's fine as well. You just unlock the character, get the gems that you need for this event, and essentially just level up so you can spend the gems in the original Duel Links dimensions where you have your Link monsters. If that's where your cup of tea is. But right now, Mimi can be unlocked in episode 3 by winning a duel against her at level 30. So without further ado, let us go to I'll duel her, and then we'll skip to the part where we unlock her as a playable character. So that's basically it in unlocking Mimi as a playable character. So let's check out what are her level up rewards thus far. First up we have KaneNot the Sword Diva, alright, 1400 for level 4, normal monster, vanilla, that's fine. Grace Princess Kana, and level 2, 200 attack points, 1400 defense, most probably for the defense one purposes. Another KaneNot the Sword Diva, and finally level 20, Party. So this has no requirement. Change all attack position Aqua monsters on your field to face up defense. Gain life points equal to the number of monsters change the face up defense position by 400. So basically if you have full field, 1200 life points gained just like that. Alright, that's fine. I do not mind. Because in the end, you'll most probably be using them for tribute summons anyway, so that's okay. But aside from that, overall the character level up rewards are kind of lackluster in terms of having normal monsters instead. Well, in comparison to the main character YuGiOh Duel, you have Excel World Splat, as well as Road Magic Explosion, as well as a few other higher level attack monsters which are actually much better. As for Luke, on the other hand, he actually has some pretty good dragon type recyclers like Phoenix Dragon if you have any of your Dragias sent to the graveyard or destroyed during the previous turn, as well as cards like, for example, try Drago. It's okay, I guess. But thus far, I've been enjoying using Luke thus far in comparison with the other characters. So characters such as Gavin Sugetsu himself really requires a lot of normal monsters, a lot of like warrior, like Japanese lore kind of monsters, because that's basically his kind of thing, I guess. But thus far, other cards that he possesses are pretty much okay, not that good, but it's fine to a certain extent. The surprising archetype that I've been playing in Rush Duel so far that I feel actually has some pretty good application for spell and trap is definitely for Roman Cassidy and the psychic type monsters. Regardless, even if you're not used to playing psychic monsters in comparison to the original format of YuGiOh Duel Links, this version of psychic monsters actually allows you to burn life points while gaining life points simultaneously, and at the same time you also gain attacks, so that's actually pretty decent in certain situations. So in comparison to that, my entire take for Rush Duels for the type of decks that you can play, dragons are essentially one of the few strongest archetypes thus far. And if you go into the shop real quick, just like that, you'll see that the 7th new road pack box is still also available. So I managed to obtain one copy of Dragias from the opening pack for the initial unlock of the event, so that's pretty much fine. But thus far, for the other characters and cards in this entire box, you can essentially say the characters are pretty much already obtained and unlocked. But aside from that, if you see like a few other cards like for example 7-Rose Witch as well as Dragonic Pressure, all of them are pretty much okay in terms of that. But otherwise, I think I still prefer going back to the original version of YuGiOh. By the way, Rush Duels is pretty much fun, but at the same time, nothing beats the original version of YuGiOh, by the way. So overall, if you're speaking in terms of enjoying YuGiOh Duel Links for what it is, I can say Rush Duels is a pretty interesting concept overall in comparison to the entire YuGiOh Duel Links event. It's fresh, I guess, something new for the entire thing. But overall, if you're someone who enjoys like the nostalgic version of YuGiOh Duel Links, then most probably playing this original version is pretty much fine as well. You can pop by YuGiOh 7 just to try out the entire mechanic, or just to farm for the gems during the events anyways, because thus far what I read from the upcoming updates, aside from this Mimi event, we also had a tag duel tournament coming up as well, so we were getting Mega Monarch and also Harpy Lady for Rush Duels. I don't know why, but that's fine. A new legendary duel is coming soon as well from Hacking Dueling. There's nothing I can't do. What I'm hoping for this should be Ghost Girl for the Link Reign series. So that's actually one of the few characters I wish it was coming to YuGiOh Duel Links, because essentially Ghost Girl, she does have a lot of hand traps that you can use for the entire game. But aside from that, that's all for me in terms of hoping. But overall, do I like Rush Duels in YuGiOh 7s in Duel Links thus far? I'm content with it. I mean, it's nothing that big of a deal to go through, but other than that, it's pretty much fine. So anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you guys find this and my take for the entire thing for YuGiOh Duel Links pretty useful overall. But yeah, I do enjoy certain aspects of it, although I do not enjoy certain other aspects of Rush Duels. mainly because we have so much vanilla monsters in the deck. If the only downside that is that the spell and traps are so lackluster, and I just hope there are much better ones coming soon either way. But aside from that, that's all, and I hope to see you guys real soon when something new does pop up for YuGiOh Duel Links that is much more to your cup of tea and not something that you do not like Rush Duels for example. But if you do not mind have me posting some Rush Duel stuff just in terms of event updates as well as what cards that will be coming in, then yeah, just let me know in the comments below and I'll get to you real soon. But anyways, have a great day, goodbye, good night, and keep dueling.